Here's Elway. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. Here's Elway to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. Shotgun now with Purdy. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Elway. Rolling to his left. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. First down, the run with Lynch. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. Now Elway to throw. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. .38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now it's Elway. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now it's Elway. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. 2 yards still to go, 3rd down now. This is Brown going up the middle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. To throw is Elway. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Elway. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Now Elway. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Elway looking to audible. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught by Evans. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Elway to throw again. Gates has it over the middle. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
and there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's a diving catch right side. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
From the gun, it's Elway. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
They'll run with Lynch. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lynch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 4 yards out.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Jason.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room. Chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bread, bread, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Key to who was on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I
it like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock, I whip with the bricks and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to a 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gets their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Elway. On the move to his left. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Elway. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Elway will throw. We'll get this complete to Worthy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
Second and 2. At the Panthers.
Off the play fake. Elway. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Elway. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And on display right there, the arm that made John Elway a lot of money.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it with that much force, one of the best arms the game has ever seen, one of the strongest ones, it does leave a mark. They actually called it the Elway cross because you can see the imprint on a player after he caught one of those bullet passes.
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing again, it's Elway. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Looking to put a drive together.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Elway. Flush to his right. Able to find Higgins. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Lynch, left side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalked. Here's Elway to throw. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Out of the gun, Elway. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession. He's got him in, complete. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Victor Cruz, 57 yards. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So from the 37, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second down at the 37.
They'll go again here with Hubbard. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Elway to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Derek Brown making the stop. 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Bottled up. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. A Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Bulldozes past him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Elway now off of play action. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now it's Elway. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lynch. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw is Elway. That one out wide and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Montgomery running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Now Murray. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
1st down, Rams.
To throw is Murray. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. David Montgomery from 17 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Elway. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Elway. Throw left side, complete. That's Evans. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now it's Elway.
Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Elway. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Antonio Gates. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Finding Moore on the out route for the completion.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams.
Elway throw. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Mike Evans from 6 yards away.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And it stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. John Elway. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Murray now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
There's Murray.
Left side to Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Fielded at about the 28. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now Murray off play action. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Lamb in motion left.
Throwing now is Murray. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
play fake. Murray. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
Able to slither by. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
Here's Elway. Evans has it left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
46-yard line.
Here's Elway to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man, Gates. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26.
That's good for a Carolina.
Now it's Elway. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Elway to throw.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. They'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Elway.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
From 19 yards away.
And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. LA set to take over again on offense.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is Coleman with the grab. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Throwing again, Murray. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Chase Young on the tackle. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Rams.
Murray going to fire one out wide. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
Murray now. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Los Angeles.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Here comes second down. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. 2nd and 5. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. To throw is Murray. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Murray now to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive spans 13 plays. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Elway wants to throw. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Throwing now is Elway.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down 28-21, 55 seconds remaining. Now Murray needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Murray. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first
to throw is Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Murray to throw.
That's complete to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
This is 1st and 10.
Murray, one final try. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers